What's good, YouTube? It's Dark Fan here, giving you a quick deck profile of Anti-Meta Stun, but with the actual engine of Numeron. With that said, let's just jump right into it. So as you see here, we're playing two Inspector Border. Obviously, still a good, powerful monster going first. Shuts down a lot of decks right now. Very essential. With that said, let's move on to Triple Banisher. Triple Banisher is still a threat in this meta. A lot of actual resources revolve around the graveyard, and this kind of prevents all that. And then, of course, old reliable Triple Fossil Dyna. Very essential to the deck. That's never going to change. Just shutting down special summons and then its ability to be flipped and then destroy all special summon monsters. That's still crucial. People forget about that. And then, of course, the 2 Numeron Wall. This card is just nuts. Just 1 card resource just to basically obliterate your opponent. Really good card. In addition, we're going to spells with 2 Necro Valley. 2 Necro Valley is still a really good stun deck. Shuts down graveyard, you can banish, you can move, you can't really do anything in the graveyard. We're playing 2 Numeron Network, 2 Numeron Calling. I felt 2-2 was the right ratio. Even if you draw this, you can still bluff it as an actual spell and trap card set face down. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, you really need it against this meta. There's a lot of cards that are obviously spells and traps with Eldlick, so this actually answers that. In addition, 2 Book of Moon. 2 Book of Moon is still really good right now. Just put anything face down that proposes a threat to be quick play spell is really essential. 2 Forbidden Chalice, going second against like multi-negate board is pretty good. Chalice still underrated. 1 lands to protect your monsters because there's a lot of spell and trap removal with droplets and impermanence. 1 Desires, 1 Moon Mirror Shield, and 1 Card of Demise. And testing this card is still good. Just draw power is very essential. We're not playing Extravagance because we need our extra deck, and we're not playing Duality because we need our special summons going first. So that's how I built it, going first deck. In addition, we're going to go into the traps. The best floodgate in the game. There can only be 1. If you open up with this, with Sexo, it just shuts down the whole game. Triple Judgment to protect your actual board. 2 Strike, still very essential. 2 Mirror Force, people still don't see it coming. Very good card still. Triple Crackdown. I was playing this over Compulse, but Crackdown just proved to be too good right now. Just beating a Tunis spell, just grabbing, snatch, and steal at any time is very good. 2 Phantom Knight's Wings to protect your monsters from being destroyed once. And then, of course, the 500 boost is forever. And then, of course, good, reliable again, Macrocosmos. So that rounds out the actual trap lineup. Let's move on to the extra deck really quickly, and then I'll show you a board setup, just sample hands, just to get an understanding how good this deck is. So we're playing the 1 Sexal, the 1 Chaos Gate, 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and then the extra 4, just in case you have to go into the 4th one. We're playing 1 Utopia, 1 Lightning, the 1 Megaclops, Virus Swordsman to link 2, basically for your Crackdown. Relinquish Anima for your Numeron Wall. Nightmare Phoenix to link 2 to keep climbing. That's basically it. Those are the ones that came up more when testing and playing with this deck. So that's the extra deck. We're going to go into the actual side deck in itself. The side deck is kind of iffy. It's still work in progress. So Ghost Ogre, 1 Pancratops, 1 DD Crow, 1 Cyber Dragon, 2 Lancia, 1 Shifter, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 1 Regeki, 2 Super Poly, and then the 2 targets for Super Poly, and then of course Chimera Attack for the Cyber Dragon. Just for any random matchup, because Anti-Meta has had an actual history of losing to actual non-meta decks in itself. So we kind of want to have options to kind of combat that for the most part. But that's basically it. Let me just show you a board setup with an opening hand, just so you kind of get an understanding of how good this deck is going first. Going second is still pretty good. So just bear with me a couple of seconds here. We're going to draw some test hands, and then you'll realize that, wow, going first, this deck is crazy. So give me a couple moments here to shuffle some more. Drawing 5 cards. So let's see what we get. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So still pretty good going first hand. I wanted a monster and of course a Numeron support. card in itself, but as you see here, card demise is still decent. So let's go ahead and do that one more time, or 3 more times, and see how good we can get this really quickly. And if not, I'll just basically break it down for you and just show you the combo really quick. Or not the combo, just the setup in itself. So as you see here, I mean, opening up Necro Valley and a Dyna is pretty good. Shuts down a lot of decks, even by itself, because there's not a lot of actual destruction in actual meta decks right now. So that's another good test hand. So let me do 3 more just to complete the 5 test hands, and then we'll be done for the video. So we're gonna go ahead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I mean, going first into network, I mean, you see this. The end board is obviously going to be a Sexal with 4 guys. So 1, 3, and then the last one with Sexal. So, and that'll be your end board, and then with a Fossil Dyna on board, and then like an actual destruction card to protect yourself. I mean, going first, that's pretty good. I mean, what's your opponent going to do against a Fossil Dyna, and then the vice versa of that? I mean, a Banisher going first. I mean, it's really essential. I mean, you still have your normal summon due to the fact that Numeron Calling does prevent that, but even though, I mean, that's still really good. In testing, like, actual hand, you have more support to open up with traps from what I've experienced myself, and that's super crucial. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Set the notifications and subscribe. Keep it 8,000. Until next time, peace.